back to another video. I have my special guest, Tiana. We're gonna be talking about our experience at McDonald's. First story I guess we can go off with is when our dumpster caught on fire. Do you remember how that happened?
No, I just remember them telling me it's on fire.
So there's always a bunch of grease dumped in there, so my guess would be that somebody threw a cigarette into that and it caught on fire. But we had to have the whole fire department come. Did we shut down?
No.
No, we just kept on working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was outside. It's not like anyone got hurt.
But what about when the fire was inside? Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
Okay. What actually caught on fire? You know?
One of the fans up top on the roof.
Okay. Why was that one manager pouring tea into the garbage can? Do you remember that?
No.
No? And then there was smoke all over. Had to leave the door.
There was more than 2 fires at McDonald's.
There was 3?
Yeah.
What?
Because remember the fire station caught on fire?
No, I don't remember that.
That's why we got the new one.
No,
yeah. We couldn't
that?
survive.
How did that happen?
It was,
mechanical failure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, the grease ended up getting inside where the wires were, and, the buildup, and then the wires started melting. And, eventually the hot grease touched wire, and it went...
We were not up to code at all, probably.
Mm-mm.
Every time...
It was an old frying machine. But then we got a new one, so it was a plus.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember every time we had to have a corporate come, we had to scrub that thing from top to bottom, or the health inspector.
Yeah.
It was pretty rough. I don't know why they never checked that. I mean, that seems like an important part of their job.
Yeah.
And I guess the next thing we could talk about is our falls at work, because nobody liked to wear non-slick shoes, I guess. My worst one was probably when COVID happened. I walked by the drink machine. We had this little plexiglass around it because I guess that was going to help stop COVID. I don't know how.
We're protecting the machine from the germs.
Yeah, I mean, it stopped me.
You probably had COVID.
Probably.
Problem solved.
I think I did have COVID, right after that, too.
Shouldn't have ran into the glass.
God, yeah,
you got all the germs that were blocked.
That might be what happened. I should have sued McDonald's.
You exposed me to COVID.
But yeah, I slid, busted my ass. Hurt for a good minute, and then, as soon as I fall onto the ground, I just hear laughter going out from the manager's office.
I watched it all.
Yeah.
It was good.
I had to come back there and watch it, but that was at least $30 worth of food that I dropped. It was a lot.
I looked up at the perfect time.
You have any good falls?
Me? It was when I first started working there.
Okay. I
went to take the food out, and it got, you know how I got, super greasy right there when you go to, just turn real quick and take the food out?
Yeah.
Well, I stepped there, and I was wearing my Jordans, and I slipped and fell right on my knee, but then I just, got up and walked out. I've seen a few people fall, actually. I have one of them on camera. It was really good. Bro, there was a lot that happened. In just, fails in general at work.
Yeah.
I remember when someone was putting, the mayo gun back, and then they didn't put it back right, and somehow it, flipped, landed to where it, projected mayo all over them.
Oh my god, it's great.
And I watched it happen, but I, rewind it, watched it again. And, yeah, it was a good time. They were pissed, but it was funny. It was their fault. Oh my god! It was good. Oh.
I also got a burger thrown at me once. I didn't put that on.
You got a burger?
Yeah, I got some customers really mad about something messed up in their order. I don't even remember what it was, but it was probably missing nuggets or something, because a lot of us did eat some of those nuggets while they were working. But I tried to slide people extra nuggets, so it was not my fault.
I was balancing it out.
Yeah, I was balancing. And yeah, I just got a burger thrown at me. Probably my worst customer experience, honestly. Then we have this really good grill worker, but he could take drugs. He was off drugs all the time. Was he what?
I mean, he was a body.
He was there, and he always worked grill.
Yeah.
And he would work overtime sometimes.
It was nice.
Yeah. He was friendly to everybody. But he would always whistle there's a bird in the building. Or start saying random things and stuff.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
It was a really
It was really fun to have.
One time when he died on grill.
Yeah, and then he died on grill, basically.
Like dropped and then popped back up.
That had to have hurt,
Oh,
honestly.
it was weird.
That's
He used to do it all the time. He'd put his hand on the grill, but like it doesn't hurt.
just to feel something.
Yeah.
McDonald's is a soul-crushing job, so I can't really blame him too much.
Yeah.
But there was at one point where he had an overdose at work, and he was just sent home for the day after being in the break room for a little bit, and he got to come in the next day. He eventually went to rehab, so I'm very proud of him for doing that, and he's living a good life now, away from McDonald's. So the next thing we could talk about
Is he? I don't remember him.
You don't remember him?
I mean, I do remember him, but I don't remember the after. I know.
Yeah, I could show you.
I was like, I know he went to school for something, and then
Did
he dropped out.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the last I heard.
Okay. Well, we'll look into him later.
Yeah.
Whenever we had a power outage, that was probably bless you. But yeah.
Oh, power outages were fun. I only experienced like a couple. Oh, and boilovers.
Boilovers? What's that?
Like when we would have the boil.
Orders.
Yeah, the
and then have to
boilovers,
make
yeah.
drinks. That was pretty nice. We didn't
Yeah.
have to make soft drinks because it was made with tap water. And
Bro, it was the best though because I get to leave.
exactly. And whenever we had power outages, we would get paid, but we just had to sit around, clean. If everything was clean, we were just sitting there,
Yeah.
chit-chatting, making food, stuff like that. Speaking about making food, one of my like best creations there was probably like 2 10-1 patties. That's the small ones that they use on a McDouble, and
Yeah.
then I used a crispy chicken. Ninja's joining in the video. Where was I at? I totally forgot. Do you remember?
Your creation. You were talking about
Oh
something.
yeah, my burger. Okay.
Yeah.
So I had a McDouble, and I put a crispy chicken patty on it, add some mac sauce, and it would have like 3 pieces of bread, and then I would also add some bacon. That thing was absolutely delicious, but it was probably not good for my health, and that's probably why I have a lot of problems now, because McDonald's was too free.
Yeah. Free because it kills you.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Like, we'll let all our workers have it. It's not like they're going to be here long.
Right.
But then some people would work there for like years on end.
Yeah.
Like, I felt bad for them because they were there for like 20 years, and that place is like hell.
Remember, I think it was like the longest employees, like 54 or something.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Back cash and window were probably like the most annoying parts of that job. I absolutely hated it.
Bro, but the customers made it interesting, fun, and like you just wanted to like commit murder at the same time.
Yes. But if you were back cash, you were basically alone, and
Yeah, it
all
was
you
very
had to deal with
isolating.
was customers.
And count money.
Yeah. Then you get blamed for everything else too.
Yeah. Like, it's your fault if the line's low, even though it's the fronts.
Yeah, and you gotta take orders and cash people out when front's just taking orders and making drinks.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a lot easier.
He just can't math.
No, it's a lot of work.
He was a hot mess up front, too. The amount of shit you spilled.
Okay. To be fair, McDonald's was very sleep depriving, and I was in school at the same time.
Oh, the shake mix.
Oh, that was pretty horrible. I dropped a whole bag of shake mix, and that thing's probably like 5 gallons of liquid.
It was sticky.
Yeah, it was absolutely horrible. We had to mop it up like 5 times,
Oh,
6 times to
was
fully get
sticky.
rid of it.
Ugh.
That was bad.
That was bad.
And then one time I accidentally robbed McDonald's. I went there while I was severely inebriated, is the word that I'll call it, with my friend Travis.
Yeah.
We just go back behind the register and start making food. I thought I was going to pay for it. I don't even remember going in there and making this food, but they tell me about it the next day. The girl that I offered money, she was like, "You offered me money to go ring it out, but I didn't. Why didn't you?" Like, I didn't mean to rob them. I meant for somebody
Wait,
to
did
pay
you
for
get the
something.
money back?
I don't even know if I handed her money. But I tried to hand her money is what I was told. So, maybe she took my 20, maybe. I don't know.
If it's who I think it was, yeah.
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 Yeah, she probably just grabbed it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they
that's
told me
wild.
about it the next day, and they made it such a big deal. I was like, what? I was here? Huh? I did not remember it at all, but we did steal like 40 nuggets and a couple burgers and I think a frappe too.
Yeah, that was wild. Do you remember the kids that would come in, like after school?
Oh my god, I hated it. Every time at like 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock, the school is like right across the street from our McDonald's. We would get a whole rush of children because their parents didn't want to come pick them up.
We weren't a designated like safe space or whatever they call it anymore. Al's was.
Okay.
Right across the street. They didn't even have to cross the street. Why you come to McDonald's?
So we weren't the designated safe space.
No. Yeah.
But yeah, half the kids came, or more than half, all of them
Like
came.
pretty much the school.
We had to ban them a couple of times because like how many times they acted up in the lobby.
The one time they cussed out that girl.
Oh my god.
Do you remember that?
No.
Oh yeah, that was wild. I'll tell you about it later.
Okay. That's fair. But we also had these old ladies that would like to sexually harass all the young dudes that were working there. I really like this one there though, because she would have me make her frappe and would always give me $1 tip. And working at McDonald's, I was getting like $9 or $10 an hour. I don't remember. As a crew trainer, it went up a little bit, but it was not good at all.
I think you left when you were like at 11.
Yeah, it slowly went up every year because the state had some sort of law where minimum wage was going up and they had to.
Yeah, now this year it's at 15, and that's where it's supposed to stay, which is tragic.
Nice if it was a little more. Wonder if my pay is increasing. That would be nice.
Normally, I get an increase every year. Normally, companies do it just to like keep workers happy.
That makes sense.
They should. The hell? Putting in my time here.
Right.
I don't want to do this. You're welcome.
If you're in a job and you're not enhancing in pay, then what are you doing?
Seriously, get a different one.
Exactly.
Move on. It's all right.
Anyways, that's pretty much. Do you have anything else to add?
That place needs to get closed down.
Yes, it really does need to be closed down, and that would be a nice.
Nothing to the owners or anything, cool people or whatever, but
it's living hell.
Yeah. But it's all new management, so who knows? And we left. Maybe it's better.
Possibly. I feel like it could be worse.
Yeah.
But
be wild.
That's all we have to talk about, pretty much.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I thought you were gonna have something else.
It was something for you.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Peace
Bye.
out.